welcome back to my channel. This is Louise from Louise's Lifestyle. Thank you for joining me. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. The title of the video, not posting on YouTube, basically for the last year or so I took early retirement. I was unemployed, and recently I've just started a new job. It's a temporary job, but it's pretty intense, the hours, and it does mean I have less time to spend doing videos and editing and uploading them, and sadly spending less time in my garden as well, you know. So this video is just really a brief one, just to show you what's growing in the garden. This is my front garden. Just to give you a little look at what's happening, and I don't know when I'll be able to post another video, sadly, and so I thought I'd just do this one so people don't think I've disappeared altogether. And it does mean that I'll have less time to view other people's videos and, you know, comment on them, and I don't want people to think I'm ignoring them or stop watching their channel. I just won't have the time. That's one of the clematis. Some of the flower seeds that I've planted, a lot have been eaten by slugs. Some of the new plants I bought. There's the other clematis. I've not had a chance to put the hanging brackets up, you know, the new ones. So still got them. They've got the baskets here. And these are the herbs and some of my salad veggies and the garlic and the poached eggplants coming in. I think I've got my first rose, well, the first one to produce a flower. It's got black spot on it, unfortunately. I always seem to get black spot. The citrus trees starting to grow new growth on them. And the bergamot, that's done the best out of all of the citrus. Been outside all winter, starting to flower now. Well, you can see the buds forming there. Most recent addition is the kumquat. It's dropped one or two fruit, but you know, it seems to be okay. There's the other citrus, again starting to put out new growth. The lemon, which was indoors, these have all been outdoors. This Mayor lemon was indoors, and when I brought it out, it had a lot of sort of like sun scorched leaves, are bleached. Not showing signs of new growth yet, but it's still green, and the lemon that's on it is still there. Thick. This is about to produce flowers. This is the Philadelphus mock orange, so I'll be looking forward to seeing the flowers come out on that. And you can see the bees enjoying the flowers. So unfortunately I'm not going to be able to upload videos, maybe once a month possibly, you know. Even the allotment's going to have to take a bit of a back seat, unfortunately. Even though we're in the height of growing season, I'm not going to be able to get down there as often as I would like to. So yeah, there's that. I'm a little bit sad about that, but it's a temporary job, and you know, I chose to join, and hopefully I can, you know, keep up with the pace. It's quite intense. So yeah, that's the reason why I won't be posting on YouTube for a while. So I'll be sad to not be able to view people's videos and make comments on them as well, but just to let people know that, you know, I haven't gone off completely, but for a while you probably won't see any of my videos, and you probably won't see me commenting either. So that's it really. Yeah, if I do get a chance to get to the allotment, I'll try and post a very quick video, but as I said, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that, sadly. A brief look at the back garden, some of the flowers in the rockery. This is one of the Mutabasju. I think it's rotted off, so I'm taking that out. And that's my phoenix palm over there. These are the raspberries. They come up every year, don't need to do anything to them. I'm not keen on them, to be honest with you, but they didn't have no trouble growing. Peony starting, and that's the Mutabasju pup. That's come back at least. And these are the wallflowers and alliums and dicentra. And that's the helianthus, which takes over. I've had to keep clearing this area because I want to plant some other things in here. It just pops up everywhere, so that needs to come out. There it is again. So it just literally spreads. It's like a wild sunflower, so I need to get rid of some of that. And this will be, these are orange flowers. There's Cocosema, and at the back there on the wall there is the honeysuckle, which had to be pruned heavily because it was pulling the trellis down. And then I've got my clematis here, and then I've got a really sort of that's climbing rose, and it's a deep maroon, as is the clematis, very similar colours. The camellia's finished now, so that needs to be really pruned back. And what have I got down here? Got my flowering sweet peas. Just climbing up this little makeshift trellis I've done. Yeah, so not much else happening at the back. And as I said, I'll probably do a very brief video maybe in a month's time, just to show you what's happening or the progress in the garden. So back at the Polytunnel, this is probably the last time I can video, you know, for a while. Some things are doing okay. Courgettes, and at the back there I've got butternut squash, sort of struggling a little bit. I think I've got some slug damage on the banglalau, so I'm going to dig that out and take it home, because there are some things that seem to have disappeared. Quite disappointed really that some of the things haven't done very well. That's an okra, so that seems to be alright because it's been protected, but there were more okra here. There's another one that's struggling. The hyacinth bean doesn't look very healthy, although I've put blood fish and bone and poultry manure in there. These are the aubergines, and that's the ginger. More aubergines. So I think what I'm going to do is take some of these plants home, because despite being in here they seem to be struggling a bit. These beans are for going out on the allotment, so these are dwarf French beans, so when I've got a day off I'll come by and I'll dig these into the allotment, plant them I should say. And here's one of the yard long beans. Seems to be doing better than the one that's on the under a pot there. So I'm wondering whether I should. I'm going to repot some of these into larger pots and perhaps not dig them into the ground and keep them in pots. Just need to get some compost. So what I may do is take some of these home today, repot them and bring them back when they're a little bit bigger and healthier. These are schwannas, just gave them a bit of a water. Hers seem to be doing fine. Mine seem to be struggling a little bit. Nagachili's okay. One of the hyacinths beans there. Just watered these Bangladeshi cucumber. So I think the ones that look like they're struggling, I'm going to take them home, grow them on in my little plastic greenhouse, and then bring them back. So yeah, not as far up as I thought they would be, these squashes and chili plants, etc., and the okra especially. It's very small. So I will take some of them back. I've got lots of okra seeds, so I'm going to replant and get them to a decent size and then bring them here, because when they're small like that they are susceptible to slug damage. And these larger courgette plants, they're going to go out on the allotment, but I can't do that today because I'm working and pushed for time. So I'll come back on my day off and dig these courgette plants out.